What's up, guys? Today a little video on how to make a watch band that was fitting you or doesn't quite fit you. This one actually, quite fit me well in this third hole down here. But over time you can see right here the buckle started. This is a leather and we'll turn it around and fabric strap. It started to kind of crease in here, and if we can get that zoomed in here, it just started to feel a little bit big and floppy on my wrist. And I saw a lot of people take and put another hole in between this hole and this hole. Don't do that. And the reason for that is because you're going to not have as much material from this hole to this hole. So instead, take yourself an X-Acto knife and the hole above the one I was using, just cut down ever so slightly. Like literally, this is all I took off, if I can find it here. Right there, that little tiny piece. That's all I took out. And if we flip it around, and you can see this here, this is the front part. That's just a little fuzzy stuff from the fabric. So you got your first and then that second, and I was in the third hole. And you can see now that one is just ever so slightly down closer to this one. Take a lighter, we're going to singe that material off of there, and this is good for the NATO band ones too. You can use a lighter to singe that off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply just a little bit of super glue so this shit doesn't fray. Alright, so hopefully the camera's picking that up. All I did was singe that with the lighter, and the way I did that was I bent it and then I just hit it with the lighter on each hole that was starting to fray. So before we use the super glue, I used the Sharpie just to darken that brown up. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not, but you can see it's black again. So this is just some Harbor Freight super glue. If you had CA glue, that'd be better. It would wick in, but that CA glue, for the price you're paying, man, it doesn't last. I got a year out of mine and I still had like freaking 3/4 of a bottle left. So I just buy the super glue. But you can see that, and you're not going to notice that when this part of the buckle overlaps on that. And on this side of the leather, I did add a little bit of super glue in the hole and then just around that ever so slightly, because this is such a soft piece of leather. I don't want it collapsing against this little buckle here, and that's what happened, because actually this hole here fit perfect, but from wearing it, it started coming down this way. Alright, so that's with it on. You can see the hole right below the latch is the one that I was using, and how much bigger it is compared to the hole below that. And hopefully the super glue will stop it from doing the same thing